A Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. In the last episode, we did a Radiant quest for one of the fishermen guys in Riften, swims in deep water. Apparently, there was a bounty on a rare fish, which we found for Elgrim in Riften. We were looking for a pearl fish, so we went ahead and found one and gave one to him. So yeah, that was it. Although it took us a while because we had to find the location, which was like in a weird place northwest of Dawnstar, like in a very particular area. There was three pearlfish that we could find, and we found them. Um, we fought vampires. We fought a dragon. We fought bandits. Um, yeah. So there was some interesting stuff that happened on the way. We got another side quest. We eventually found our pearlfish and returned it to Elgrim in Riften. We're going to take a brief break. That sounds weird to say. A brief break from fishing, and we're gonna fetch something else instead. We're gonna find five ice wraith teeth for Marise, who's also in Riften. So yeah, that's what we will do. And when we got the quest from her, because she's looking for like preservatives and for her food, and apparently ice wraith teeth are a really good way of doing that. She does recommend a location, which I'm just trying to find now. Yeah, Ancient's Ascent. Um, or we could go to alchemy shops. Where we're not very, we don't have a particularly large amount of money at the moment. So, okay, let's go to Ancient Ascent, which I assume is somewhere probably up north. To Windhelm. Is it near Riften? I could just check. It's near Valkyrie. Interesting. Valkyrie's down here, right? Wouldn't they have put Ancient Ascent on our map if they recommended it? Southwest of Helgen. We know Helgen's nearby. Now that's Helgen. Okay, Ancient Ascent is over there. Alright, so I guess we'll go to Helgen, and we'll always, yeah, Helgen's I think, slightly closer than Lakeview Manor. And we'll go see how many ice wraiths we can find over there. Ancient Ascent is this way. There were bandits the last time we were at Helgen. It's going to be closed. Yeah. You can fight off some bandits though. Assuming they're bandits, they might be friendly people.
Where'd you come from?
Over here!
Who's there?
Alright, we're not done apparently. We got a bandit missile launcher.
That'll teach you.
I've got some more over here. One more, I guess, up there. Okay. Cool salmon steak. Delicious. Grab all of that. Yeah, so I guess bandits will keep respawning at Helgen, even if we beat them the last time. Why not? Isn't there like 3 dead bandits outside here? Oh no, they were outside the house. And Serana not able to find a way across here. Oh great, now I can't find a way back. Funny. I was able to hop the barrier from this end. A way around. Alright, yeah. Alright, this is where we were. Two of them were over here, weren't there? Helgen Keep, yep, this is where we went before. Ah, oh yeah, we sent him flying all the way over there. Alrighty then, we'll just be grabbing... Oh, there's a plunderer, so you might have some more stuff. As in, slightly more gold. Okay, southwest we want to go. We hop over here. Let me in. There we go. Another pretty nice view. Alright guys, ice wraiths, show yourselves please. What, we're not even going south anymore. Okay, stay on track. Cool, go around that, jeez. Now pretty much just south. little shack over here. Unmarked. Maybe we'll explore that a little later. Protected. Oh, got a bear on our tail. Not quite the foe I was looking for. Right down, bear. You're no match for me. Okay, the weather's starting to become a little bit icy. Normally it would be a bad thing, but in this case, we welcome the cold. This looks like an interesting prelude to a cave. Bone Chill Passage. Oh, that wasn't mentioned here. Ancient Ascent recommended location actually in Bone Chill Passage. Also in Bone Chill Passage.
If you want to go in, I'm right behind you.
Well, we gotta go underground to explore things, right? That's how I found you. So yes, we gotta explore caves. Okay, so let's go into Bone Chill Passage then. Or Ancient Ascent must be in Bone Chill Passage. Cool. Well.
Where'd you come from? Right there.
Yeah, good teamwork to kill that ice wolf. 16 gold. Cool. Oh, there's a dead bandit. Did not handle the ice wolf and didn't drink his potion of vigorous healing. Fatal mistake. Knapsack. Dancing Fire Volume 4. Yeah, we've read. And we'll take everything else. 2920 Mid-Year Volume 6. We have read. It would have been a skill book of some sort, I imagine, but you have already obtained that skill. Can't loot the skeletons. Can we drop down here? Should we drop down there? Oh, there's a skeleton up here too. And mammoth thing. Oh, we physically
I'm
can't.
okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Alright, Serana, you complain when we're out in the sun. You complain when we're underground in a cave. You really need to make your mind up.
Who's there?
Not sure why I wasn't sneak. I'm pretty sure I came out of it. Oh, there's... Oh, there is an ice wraith. Good to know. Okay, there we go. Alright, give me your teeth. A shame each ice wraith only has one. Serana resurrected a goat to fight by her side. Alongside the goat she already has fighting by her side. Get it? It's me. Who killed that goat anyway? Was it the ice wraith? Or was it Serana? Her greed, she just wanted a goat by her side. Nothing else mattered to her. Okay, save skeleton. Hopefully we find some more ice wraiths on the way. lot of people died in this passage, and no one really seems to be cleaning it up. Okay, well, only one ice wraith. I guess this was just meant to be a small passageway. But hopefully this leads to the Serpent's Ascent, right? Yeah. Okay. I would imagine there's probably a dragon up here, though, too, since this is a Word of Power location. Ancient Ascent. Oh.
Where'd you come from?
Yep, this is indeed a dragon. Gonna save it. What kind of dragon, though? Just dragon. Alright, let's see. That tickles. Land on the ground if you would. Man. Ridiculous damage. But then again, this is just a regular old dragon. Troll skull. Saran is bored of me showing off my Dragonborn ability, I'm sure. Okay. Guess what? Guess who's going to be carrying all of this, Sarana?
Anything good?
You tell me. Oh wow, I actually hit Sarana's limit. Wild. Okay. That's alright. Got a chest, amethyst, gold, soul gems, steel, leather stuff. What I'm more interested in is this Word of Power. Animal allegiance. Huh. Okay. Probably not one I'll use too often. A shout for help from the beasts of the wild who come to fight in your defense. I mean, it could have a potential use, but how often are we going to fight multiple animals where we need one of their assistances, or multiple things including one of those? So that's it, that was just one ice wraith. I mean, I get that we got a shout too, but come on, man. Okay, let's... Guess we should go. Any more ice wraiths? No. Alright, let's try somewhere else. Forsaken Cave, where's that? Medium-sized cave west of Windhelm, containing Draugr and... Okay. Previous part of the first zone. Alright, let's go there then. Forsaken Cave, the previous part. What is previous to what? You on map? Forsaken Cave. That's Uttering Hills Cave. Does that help? Alftand. Alftand's familiar. Okay, Alftand's there. Southeast of Morgrim Overlook we haven't been to. Mount Anfor's there. So I guess Alftand southeast of there is going to be as close as we can get. Alright then, let's go to Forsaken Cave. Alright, we got the cleared sound. Mount Anfor is up there. So yeah, this is Alftand. Great Lift is south. Okay, we just need to go like southish. Southeastish. Mainly south. Yeah, we just have to go in that direction somehow. Yeah, not going to be easy. Detected. Spriggans. Something else. Didn't look that much like Spriggans. Whatever you are, can you summon ice wraiths? Oh, they are Spriggans. Oh, I killed this troll. Was this like the Valley of Death? Never seen a map icon like this before. Wayward Pass. So I mean, it's not seem quite right here. Ooh, Amulet of Arche. What does that do? Tell health by 10. Ancient Traveler's Skull. Why does that feel important? Oh, well, it lets me drop it, so it's not a quest item, but it does feel important. Amulet of Arche might be significance. Oh, Shrine of Arche. What does that give us? Arche is like light, isn't it? No, kind of. Health. Alright, that might be useful. Some noisy traps here. I'm wondering if this is some kind of bandit trap. Well, maybe we'll find out one day. Got a house down there. Okay. One of these cave icons might be it. Is this Alftand as well? Great lift of Alftand, I guess. Something has found us. Ooh, more vampires? Oh, just regular old aggressive mages, or one aggressive mage. Where's your summon ice wraith spell, mage? That's what we need. Not fire. Oh. It's another dead mage down there. How did this one die? Did Tirana fight him off? Maybe. Ice mage. So I guess they complemented each other pretty well. One of these caves is the right one. Okay. Great lift to Alftand is probably that, so yeah, we'll just go along here and we'll probably find it. Yeah, wolves are great. You know what's better? Ice wraiths.
Done and done.
Oh. Although there's always pleasure in seeing a wolf get yeeted across the map. Is it here? Here it is, Forsaken Cave. We've already been detected. We have some bandits over here. Just quick save in case it does get a little sticky icky. They appear to be non-aggressive. Oh, oh, we located Svarig Seducer's bandit camp.
Never should have gone here.
Oh, these guys are strong. Ooh, good. Food, food, food. Give me some food. Oh my god. I guess we are clearing some inventory space as well. Alright. Yeah, archers be dangerous. Alright, let's heal. Is he actually running away? Where are you running? Okay, Dark Arrows, Gold, Withering Moon. Yeah, that's a Shivering Isles alchemical ingredient there. Grab all of that. Have you ever come across Withering Moon? I feel like we might have. Because we found the Seducer camp as well, didn't we? No. Yeah, I guess because it's a dementia ingredient specifically, so we wouldn't have found it there. The Seducer armor is pretty strong, isn't it? I'm wearing the boots right now. Ordered to 29. Significantly stronger than my braces, but a one-handed bonus definitely worth it. Helmet, 40 armor. And Volsung's 61, so Volsung wins that one. Alright, let's have a look at this camp. Did not realize we were going to find another quest-related thing here. Arundamore as well. A little strongbox, some gems and jewels. Congress draft. Oh, I thought those were ice wraith teeth. Damn. Blue dart wings though. Okay. Extra magica, death bell, void salts. Bowl, conjure dark seducer warrior. Daedra heart. Not ice wraith teeth though. Dark dagger. Soul gem. Can I not grab this scroll? Dark seducer archer. Alright, cool stuff. Where are all the other bodies? Seriously, where do they all go? Okay. Svarig, this guy seemed like the main guy. He's got his own journal. I think at the Golden Saints camp, that was also the same thing. Alocasia fruit, another Shivering Isles ingredient. Hunger tongue, likewise. Seducer warrior. Dark greatsword. Read Svarig's journal. We'll do in a sec. Feel like there was at least one more. Oh, right, this ice pile, ice rave teeth. Yay. I didn't even notice there was an ice rave here. Right, two out of 5. Sure, there was at least one more. The cave was here. One more quick look. They were all around here, weren't they? Was that a Sheogorath shrine up there? Completely missed that. Lavender. Should be lettuce, shouldn't it? Chicken's egg, garlic, stamina potion. Must be. Alright, never mind. Are there any more body? Oh, is that? It's a body, but it's not a warrior. It's just a poor goat. Another ore, some iron.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
It's called not being a vampire, Serrano. Okay, let's read that journal before we forget. So what was it? Seducer Bandit Leader's Journal, yeah. I was also seducers, okay. What ingredients do we have now? We've got Hunger Tongue, Alocasia Fruit, and... there's one more, wasn't there? Or was there? Maybe not. Acacia fruit, hunger tongue. Hunger tongue we've never seen. Acacia fruit we've never seen. Okay, we'll hang on to those. Okay, Svarig's journal. We continue to do the bidding of Thoron, our wealthy benefactor. While our relationship has taken a turn for the worse, he still plays exceedingly well, and continues to ask us to pillage the trade caravans as they pass, searching for anything we can find that seems off, or has even a hint of magic. Thorin is a powerful conjurer, but also completely insane. He has become increasingly unhappy with our spoils as of late. I suspect that the vainglorious saints have done something to gain his favour. We've all become fearful of what might happen if we meet him next month, and he disapproves of our spoils. If you ask me, all that time he spends holed up in those sewers has finally turned his brains upside down. He seemed to really like those tongs and rusty calipers we brought him a few months back. Oh, that's a throwback to the tongs and calipers quest. Tove the Unrestful makes you find 100 tongs and calipers in the Shivering Isles. All we need is to find the right piece of junk that he thinks will help him breach the gap he keeps going on about, and we'll have full coin purses once again. Started. Restoring order. Discover the location of the Conjurer's lair. Alright, well, we're working our way through a quest line for a quest that we really... we really haven't paid any attention to, but we just keep running into these camps that happen to be part of the quest. Okay, we'll explore the first zone of Forsaken Cave then, because apparently there's at least one ice reef in here. running short on carry weight once again. Okay. Is this ancient traveler skull actually weighing us down? Probably. But it's unique, so we'll keep it. Well, iron boots, regular boots. Okay, off we go. I mean, this. Yeah, there we go. There's a nice reef.
Who's there?
Oh,
Knew I
oh, there's more.
done and done.
Nice. Where's your pile? Where did you go? You didn't bring it back, did you, Serrano? What? Where? Who? What? Come on, you gotta show me where the ice pile is. That's not funny. We killed 2 ice wraiths. I demand 2 ice piles. Well, damn. The game has done us dirty there. Seriously, did that ice wraith just disappear into nothing? Or do you? Oh, is that it? That ice pile? Oh. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we just lost an ice wraith. Where did I go wrong? I lost a wraith. Something back here for some reason. That would have been cool. Come on, game, please. Tell me you didn't just blast that ice wraith into. Oh wait, that's it. That's got to be it, right? Yeah, there we go. It was just floating in midair, as ice piles tend to do. Okay, we only need to find one more then. Let's check the flanks, see if there's anything here. Nope. Only one way to go, I suppose. Oh, the ice is gone. I don't think we're going to be fighting any more ice wraiths down here. That's okay. Wait. What? Leave that. Jug. Pot. Jug again. That's not our footsteps. Someone else is here. Ice. Dragon.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
We'll take that for now, but we're gonna definitely drop some stuff. Bow is almost full. Guess 2 we can drop. Alright, and then almost 4. Greatsword is just over 3. Alright, off you go. You, gold ruby necklace, that'll do. Still other footsteps. Chest. Alright, I guess we'll probably have to walk around. Oh, okay.
Where'd you come from?
Okay. Ancient. Oh. No, but we might just drop this now, to be fair. Worst thing we have here is the boot, which is just over 4. Yeah, boots can go first. What's the worst thing we have here? Goat stuff, I guess. It's 5. Okay. Cool. Ancient Nord boots. Might actually need that. Ancient Nord helmet. Pretty good. Alright, bow can go now. Sure. In fact, it should have gone before the boots.
Who's there? Done and done.
Create a shield for bow. Iron ingots. Alright, that's too heavy. The mirror. Block book. We already read a block book recently. Found another one. The Mirror by Berdia Reeds. The wind blew over the open plain, jostling the few trees within to move back and forth with the irritation of it. A young man in bright green turban approached the army and gave his chieftain's terms for peace to the commander. He was refused. It was to be battle, the Battle of Ain Kolur. So the chief Limbez had decreed his own open defiance, and his horsemen were at war once again. Many times the tribe had moved into territory that was not theirs to occupy, and many times the diplomatic approach had failed. It had come to this at long last. It was just as well with Mindefrax. His allies may win or lose, but he would always survive. Though he had occasionally been on the losing side of a war, never once in all his 34 years had he lost in hand-to-hand combat. It's hand-to-hand, not block. The two armies poured like dual frothing streams through the dust, and when they met, a clamour rang out, echoing into the hills. Blood, the first liquor the clay had tasted in many a month, danced like powder. The high and low battle cries of the rival tribes met in harmony as the armies dug into one another's flesh. Mindefrax was in the element he loved. After 10 hours of fighting with no ground given, both commanders called a mutual and honourable withdrawal from the field. The camp was positioned in a high-walled garden of an old burial ground, adorned by springtide blossoms. As Mindefrax toured the ground, he was reminded of his childhood home. It was a happy and a sad recollection. The purity of childhood ambition, all of his schooling in the ways of battle, but tinged with memories of his poor mother, the beautiful woman looking down at her son with both pride and unspoken sorrow. She never talked about what troubled her, but it came as no surprise to any when she took the walk across the moors and was found days later, her throat slit open by her own hand. That's very sad. The army itself was like a colony of ants newly shaken. Within a half-hour's time after the end of the battle, they had reorganized as if by instinct. As the medics looked at the wounded, someone remarked with a measure of admiration and astonishment, "Look at Mindefrax. His hair isn't even out of place." "He is a mighty swordsman," said the attending physician. "A sword is a greatly overvalued article," said Mindefrax, nevertheless pleased with the attention. "Warriors pay too much attention to striking and not enough in defending strikes. The proper way to go into battle is to defend yourself, and to hit your opponent only when the ideal moment arises." "I prefer a more straightforward approach," smiled one of the wounded. "It is the way of the horseman." "It is the way of the Bulsei tribes to fail. If it is the way of the Bulsei tribes to fail, then I renounce my heritage," said Mindefrax, making a quick sign to the spirits that he was being expressive, not blasphemous. "Remember what the great Blade Master Gaiden Shinki said?" The guy who started the arena. "The best techniques are passed on by the survivors. I have been in 36 battles and I haven't a scar to show for them. That is because I rely on my shield and then my blade in that order." "What is your secret?" "Think of melee as a mirror. I look to my opponent's left arm when I am striking with my right. If he is prepared to block my blow, I blow not. Why exert undue force?" Mindefrax cocked an eyebrow. "But when I see his right arm tense, my left arm goes to my shield. You see, it takes twice as much power to send force than it does to deflect it. When your eye can recognize whether your opponent is striking from above or at angle, or in an uppercut from below, you learn to pivot and place your shield just so to protect yourself. I could block for hours if need be, but it only takes a few minutes or even seconds for your opponent, used to battering, to leave a space open for your own strike." "What was the longest you've ever had to defend yourself?" asked the wounded man. "I fought a man once for an hour's time," said Mindefrax. "He was tireless with his bludgeoning, never giving me a moment to do aught but block his strikes, but finally he took a moment too long in raising his cudgel, and I found my mark in his chest. He struck my shield 1,000 times, and I struck his heart but once, but that was enough." "So he was your greatest opponent?" asked the medico. "Oh, indeed not," said Mindefrax, turning his great shield so the silvery metal reflected his own face. "There is he." The next day the battle recommenced. Chief Limbers had brought in reinforcements from the islands to the south. To the horror and disgrace of the tribe, mercenaries, renegade horsemen, and even some Reachman witches were included in the war. As Minterthrax stared across the field at the armies assembling, putting on his helmet and readying his shield and blade, he thought again of his poor mother. What had tortured her so? Why had she never been able to look at her son without grief? Between sunrise and sundown the battle raged. The bright blue sky overhead burned down on the combatants as they rushed against one another over and over again. In every melee Minterthrax prevailed. A foe with an axe rained a series of strokes against his shield, but every one was deflected until at last Minterthrax could best the warrior. A spear maiden nearly pierced the shield with her first strike, but Minterthrax knew how to give with a blow, throwing her off balance and leaving her open for his counter-strike. Finally he met a mercenary on the field, armed with shield and sword, and a helm of gold and bronze. For an hour and a half they battled. Minterthrax tried every trick he knew. When the mercenary tensed his left arm, he held back his strike. When his opponent rose his sword, his shield rose too and expertly blocked. For the first time in his life, he was battling another defensive fighter. Stationary, reflective, with energy to battle for days if need be. Occasionally, another warrior would enter into a fray, sometimes from Minterthrax's army, sometimes from his opponent's. These distractions were swiftly dispatched, and the champions returned to their fight. As they fought, circling one another, matching block for blow and blow for block, it dawned on Minterthrax that here at last he was fighting the perfect mirror. It became more a game, almost a dance, than a battle of blood. It was not until Minterthrax missed his own step, striking too soon, throwing himself off balance, that the promenade was ended. He saw rather than felt the mercenary's blade rip across him from throat to chest. A good strike, the sword he himself might have delivered. Minterthrax fell to the ground, feeling his life passing. The mercenary stood over him, prepared to give his worthy adversary the killing blow. It was a strange honourable deed for an outsider to do, and Minterthrax was greatly moved. Was this the guy he was talking to, the wounded guy? Across the battlefield he heard someone call a name similar to his own. Jurifhax! The mercenary removed his helmet to answer the call. As he did so, Minterthrax saw through the slits of his helmet his own reflection in the man. It was his own close-set eyes, red and brown hair, thin and wide mouth and blunt chin. For a moment he marvelled at the mirror, before the stranger turned back to him and delivered the death stroke. Jurifhax returned to his commander and was well paid for his part in the day's victory. He retired for a hot meal under the stars in a garden by an old cairn that had previously been occupied by their foes. The mercenary was strangely quiet as he observed the land. "Have you been here before, Jurifhax?" asked one of the tribesmen who had hired him. "I was born a horseman, just like you. My mother sold me when I was just a babe. I have always wondered how my life might have been different had I not been bartered away. I might never have been a mercenary." "There are many things that decide our fate," said the witch. "It is madness to try to see how you might have taken this turn or that in the world. There are none exactly like yourself, so it is foolish to compare." "But there is one," said Jurifhax, looking to the stars. "My master, before he set me free, said that my mother had twin sons when I was born. She could only afford to raise but one child, but somewhere out there is a man just like me. My brother. I hope to meet him." I think you may just have met him, Jurifhax, and killed him." The witch saw the spirits before her and knew the truth that the twins had met already. She remained silent and stared into the fire, banishing the thoughts from her head, too wise to tell all. "Oh, you didn't even tell the guy?" Kind of harsh. Okay, what are we saying in terms of carry weight? Steel greatsword is just over 5. Ancient old boots, do we actually have those? No, we do need ancient old boots. Iron shield is 5. So I guess we'll drop that. Oh, wait, we got a friend. Nice. Did we see this door before? No, I think this is a. Protect it. Alright, the Draugr. Well, what's our reward? Grand Soul Gem and Scroll of Firestorm. Pretty good.
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Okay. Let's go. A ruined book. Another ancient Nord helmet. We were just there, right? Okay, this is just back where we came from. Alright, ingots. There's not much we can do here. Take those. Big steel greatsword probably next. Ones we can drop to. Some of you are definitely alive. Farming tool, gold ingots. That's not a common find. Ah.
Who's there?
Draugr White.
That'll teach you.
Gold arrows. Pretty lame loot for presumably a more important enemy. Sneak increased to 75. Very close to a level up. Steel ingots. Oh. Ah, you got me, trap. And I guess that woke
Who's
up
there?
some of the Draugr here.
Done and done.
Owned ancient Nord battle axe. Don't need that. Okay, you're still alive. Lady Serrano. Please stop burning yourself to death, Serrano. It was. I actually fell for a trap, yes, but once I've fallen for it, you really shouldn't. And then I just go ahead and do that. Alright, well now we've warmed up from outside. Call it that. looking to see if there's anything of interest back here. Oh, there is. Chest, golds, soul gems, lockpicks. Not this time. Ooh, look at all that silver. All kinds of metal down here. A lot of healing potions, magic, silver ingots. Forsaken Crypt. Okay, so this is the end of Zone 1. We only wanted to explore the first zone. And we got 2 ice wraiths out of it. Just 1 more to go. And we'll be good. And okay. Just across. Yeah, just across and then right. Yep. Here's trap go off in the distance. Another ice wraith waiting for me, please? I don't normally say this, but I welcome all ice wraiths. Stupid floating ice pile. Almost made me miss out on the sample. Alright, now we go. Alright, where are we headed to next? We need 1 more. Root of the world, the path to High Hrothgar. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's go over there then. Root of the world is here. And we just need to follow the path back to High Hrothgar. Oh, is that a regular dragon or is that just Path? That's got to be just Path and X.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Right? It is. That is Path and X. Surely random dragons aren't attacking through the world, right? Oh no, that isn't. Maybe it's not a random dragon though, maybe it's just one of the ones that stayed around after the main quest when there were loads of dragons. I'm gonna take the chance that it's not aggressive and just keep going. Do we still need to use that shout to stop us from freezing to death? Maybe. Keep a finger near the tab button just in case. This has got to be ice rave season, come on. Detected? Yeah, what detected me? Ice rave? Hello? Ice rave. Detected me. Interesting. It looks like I don't have to use that shout anymore to stay safe between High Hrothgar and Throat of the World. Gosh, it's so cold. Oh. Yeah, I am taking some damage, aren't I? Okay.
Look!
Checked it again. Nothing's aggroed. Am I going the right way here? Well, probably. Ice Wraith! Ice Wraith! Ice Wraith! You want some? I'll give it you. Oh, well, you did most of the work, but I'm gonna grab that Ice Wraith teeth. Thank you, Serrano. Thank you for your assistance on this journey. But now we got our Ice Wraith teeth, we can go back to Riften. And we can talk to Marase, and hope we now have to find 5 more Ice Wraith teeth again. I mean, there were plenty of locations that we didn't use because we'd already found and used the Ice Wraith teeth at those locations.
Out with it.
Iria,
Can't you bother me at
Kroka,
my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate
Swims,
for training?
Alundor,
I'm off
Hungry.
work at the Blackbriar Meadery.
Rajita.
I'll be back there in the morning.
Trees. They're beautiful here. Reminds me of autumn at home.
Okay.
Oh, Helga,
Did you get
there
that
you
purchase
are.
agreement
Your
to
special order
Markarth?
from Hammerfell came in off the last Khajiit caravan.
Oh, good. I wanted to try that out as soon as possible.
Try it out.
Let's get
What
indoors.
would you need a leather
or
harness
in a
for
cave.
anyway?
Anywhere, just out of this.
A religious thing.
Priyanka, I wanted to talk about that suit of leather
New
armor
around
you showed
Riften?
me.
Take
The
my
fasteners
advice.
are
Stay at the
already
beginning.
coming.
Everyone wants to talk to
The
Grelka
bypass
today.
isn't free.
Fine. It'll be 5 septims to repair it.
Why
How
should
can I
I
help
pay
you?
for a
I've
repair
never
on
seen
something
Yul
I
this
just
upset about
bought?
anything. The city really gets me.
All right. Just bring it to me
You looking
tomorrow
for
and
something
I'll fix
or
it
what?
for you.
Try and listen
New
to other
in
people's
town, eh?
convos.
Here for the fishing, I guess.
Not this time, but
Yul
you're
told me
close.
that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
God. Yep, advertising jewelry.
Fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Where is a house is above, below, or it's below? Wait, we can't jump over this?
Gems,
I
potions,
can jump over this.
exotic ingredients. I have them all.
Where does this go? Is this where the Ratway is? Alundor's house, nope.
Gleaming gemstone. Over here.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm iron helmet 12. It's probably not the worst thing we've got. Steel dagger 2. Probably. Yeah, I guess we can lose a steel dagger. Alright, we're allowed in. Alright, let's look around. Obviously we can't take any of the stuff. Maybe we can once we give her the teeth. But I probably won't. I'll leave her with her food. Really take too much else anyway.
Produce stand at the market. Come by and see me if you want some of the freshest food you've ever eaten.
Picture of stones. Colvin the dragon. Interesting. I found the ice wraith teeth.
Perfect, just perfect. These should help keep my stock fresh for quite a while. And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like it.
Alright. Completed. Find 5 ice wraith teeth for Marise. And then you can find 5 more.
Thanks again for the ice wraith teeth.
Okay, so I just want to check something. I don't think this is a I think this quest like always repeats. Let me just double check. Miscellaneous. It's not here. Is the original quest finished? Don't see anything about ice wraith teeth here. Oh, nope, that's something else. Yeah, I think, it's not supposed to happen again, but I guess we can bring her more ice wraith teeth if we want to. Alright, let's go. And Marisa left at the same time. How about that? I want to see one of those armored battle trolls in action. I know we have the option to buy one in the Dawn Guard DLC.
Hey,
Hopefully we'll get to see them in the quest, right?
can you brew me an ale?
Yeah, I probably could brew you an ale, but I'm not going to. Okay. Yep, I get it.
Some wine, please?
Coming right up.
Oh, so is that Serana ordering wine? We need to drink something that isn't blood. Come on, Serana. You got stuff to put in the chest. Just checking you weren't distracted by the bards again. You can keep dark arrows actually, you might be able to use them. Sword 46. Yeah, not as good as my mace. Fur armor could have gone as well. Oh, fur shoes. Why did I have so many of those? Or I probably just picked them up from Serana. Never mind. Alright, let's put these other ingredients away as well. Acacia fruit, hunger tongue. Yeah, that was it for unique ones, right? Okay, just checking. That's a quest item. Okay. And that wraps up another quest. So yeah, we found the 5 ice wraith teeth. We had to journey to several ends of the world. We got we found a word of power, which allows us to take control of animals. Apparently, animal leaders. Maybe that. Maybe I'm curious to see what the last 2 words of that shout would do in addition to just calling an animal. Maybe it's just a longer amount of time, I suppose. Maybe it buffs the animal that fights by your side. We'll find out. We explored a bit of Forsaken Cave. We progressed another of the quest lines. This sort of Golden Saint Dark Seducer bandit kind of quest line that we've been incidentally running into several times. We've learned about a conjurer that's been funding them apparently, but so at some point in the future we will do that. But yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. We didn't even get a reward, did we? For bringing her the ice wraith teeth. I can't even remember. It's probably written here. Oh, she gave us the stone flesh spell tome, and I think she gave us some pheasant breasts as well. I just completely missed that somehow. But anyway, in the next episode, we will be doing this quest in a pinch. We'll be doing some more fishing related stuff. There's a bounty about a juvenile mud crab. We did a bounty quest before for the other fisherman person, swims in deep water recently. In the previous episode, we found a pearlfish. So this time we need to find a specific juvenile mud crab. So that is what we will be doing next time. But for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. See you next time. Goodbye.